It's 2021. You know what that means. Rest in peace, John Hoover. That man was freaking lit. Brody Lee, absolutely amazing. Wish we could have seen a lot more of him. He was taken way too soon, to be 100% honest. And with that being said, let's jump into some lighter things. Or maybe in this case, a bit more So, anyway, we know that voice actors are pretty much not great. Not everybody, and I'm not saying this about everybody, but there's just certain voice actors that are kind of not good, you know? We've seen plenty of things where they just tell anime fans they don't care about anime and anime fans like that, or they just tell anime fans to yeet themselves, and other horrible things that they tend to do, thinking that they have a higher calling than you or anybody else in this world, thinking that they are some kind of god among themselves when they're not really anything in particular. They're just people, and these are people that are just like you and me. We all bleed the same way. I'm pretty sure that they are no different. Maybe mentally we're all different, but I don't think we're any different physically, because they be acting like they on some kind of god-like level where they're really not. You just voice act the character in a show, and to be honest, it's not even that great of a call. Like, don't get me wrong, if you voice act the character in a show and they're like a very popular character, that's a huge honor. But like, not even companies really care about their voice actors like that. Let's take Rockstar for example. Remember Jimmy Hopkins from Bully? You know, the one game with the principal just like, "Oh boy, you will have a clean nose, or we shall clean it up for you." Like, even a voice actor of Jimmy Hopkins, he kind of just got dropped out by Rockstar, and he does like music now, and very rarely does anybody bring up like, oh, what happened to him, or what's going on, is he doing some other cool work? Not really, he's just chilling. Like, that's just how it is. And again, doesn't matter, and it goes to show, doesn't matter how popular the character is, doesn't matter how many fans are backing that character, if what you done your job and you do your work, that's it. Like, really, like, if a voice actor were to get dropped today from like an important character or major character that everybody like, they're gonna remember that person for voice acting that for that couple of times, but like, they're not gonna remember you majorly, or they're gonna be like, oh, there was also another guy, but nobody, don't worry about that. Like, voice actors can get changed, let's say. And plus, a lot of people in the anime side of voice acting act like there was some high tier level when really they're just on a basic level. Not saying that everyone is on the same level as sorts, but it's just how I see it. Like, if you take someone as amazing as who departed from us too soon, John Witherspoon, if you take someone like him, he voice acted and acted in a lot of things. His name has weight, unlike someone else in the anime voice acting industry doesn't have a huge weight to it, because they only known for that one thing, or other little things in the anime industry. Not to mention, anime gets a bad rap anyway, so it's kind of like, oh, you voice acting that? Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, bruh. Like, you already get this, like anime already get this credit in like plenty of other places outside Japan already. So like, you just saying that you're an anime voice actor doesn't mean jack crap, buddy. Like, it kind of doesn't. And again, not all voice actors are bad. There's just a bunch other people in certain companies that are kind of bad. Honestly, I'm not gonna call out anybody by name just because I want to maintain some type of bridge, especially with one voice actor for one character who I would like to make a video with and do a great idea if we can legally be able to use their voice for said video, because it's the most important video that I would ever probably do for the channel, mainly because I love that character to death, and that's pretty much a GG if something happens, and I really hope that person is a really nice person. They seem like it, so I would like to hope so. Also, one other thing, no, this video does not cover the Vic situation, mainly because, one, that is a toxic wormhole that I refuse to fight in, because I don't know which is right, who is right or wrong in that situation. Also, I just don't care for that situation at all. I just don't care. I really don't. Jeez, that tea is hot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, voice actors really do be thinking there's some high and mighty person when they're really not. Like, you just voiced out the character in a show. And here's some things I was thinking about too. Like, to make sure that situations where American or whoever type of voice actor do English voice acting or whatever country that be having hassles with voice actors, if voice actors are giving people crap and being trouble and whatever, then why not use Japanese people in Japan and have them do English voice lines? Like, it kind of, and I'm not saying that you should like cut down or cut out English people like from all over the world in general, but you can still have them. But like, if your go-to is to maybe resource people in Japan that can do English pretty well, speak the language pretty nicely, then that should be something you should look into, Japan. I'm just saying, it would be a lot less toxic over here if you just did that. I'm pretty sure you had the money to do so. I would like to hope. So go ahead and do that. It will kind of be a little bit less toxic over this side. So many people wouldn't be trying to do anything in the anime industry that people don't like destroying the subtitles and translations when it comes to anime that comes over here. If an anime girl in the anime said, "Oh, I have big boobs and milk is coming out of them, please squeeze them more," they're gonna change it to, "Ew, why are you squeezing my boobs, you misogynistic capitalist?" Like, what the hell is that? I don't even know what that even means. I don't even know what the hell I just said. Honestly, there's just plenty of things about voice actors that bad voice actors that just kind of annoying. And I'm not gonna lie, like, the only reason why I'm kind of making this video is because I'm just like, I just got through seeing what Hirohei was talking about, a certain voice actor of a certain mainstream popular anime that is really good, and when people started talking about the type of talking about how a certain character in that certain popular anime did not have like a voice that matched the character. Honestly, I don't really mind. The character's voice is fine as it is, but that's just my opinion, and that's okay. Apparently the voice actor did not give two S's about that because they were just going off for whatever reason. Don't know why. I do not understand. It's just an opinion. Why are people not able to have opinion? It's like forgiving people in this day and age. If you make a mistake, you can't come back from it. God knows why. I don't understand. Please keep just supporting me throughout everything I do. And if I ever make a mistake, help me build myself better. Because here's the thing, when it comes to mistakes, or when it comes to really someone going off on someone like this, if I can understand if it was like they're saying something really mean or something really disrespectful, then I can understand why someone would go off. Then I could even be like, oh, okay, but on this level, it was not necessary to go off on someone, and didn't even apologize for it either when you're looking really bad here. Like, again, what I was gonna say is, if you made a mistake, if you messed up, and if you're trying to do better, then you should be able to make a comeback. You should be able to have a second chance. But if you're taking advantage of your audience, and you're making, like, if you made a mistake and you didn't even like want to change afterwards, then it's like, what the heck is going on here? You're just using people and you should not be awarded a second chance. So yeah, it's just weird. Voice actors are weird. There's just some voice actors that are weird. People that hate people for believing a certain religion, or just being religious in general, or people just hating other people because they don't like who they are. Like, what the hell is happening here? Not necessary, voice actors. Stop being assholes. In this video also, I want to dedicate to people that are doing voice acting on YouTube as well. Don't be an asshole when you start rising up in power. Like, just be the same you that you were before. Let's say you sucked and you was already an asshole then change that. But be the best you that you can be. Always improve to be better. That's really what this video is meant to be about. Like, don't be an asshole voice actor. Be a good voice actor. Care about the product that you're actually working for. Don't be just doing this for money. I mean, that's mainly what it is, but don't be like doing it for money and solely for money and only caring for it. Like, actually care about your job and profession. There is so much good work out there, so many good shows, but you're probably going to get just ruined by terrible voice actors that had to change one word or one opinion and never leave it to the original dubbing of what it really was, or subbing over what really was it really said. So in the end of all this, just be nice, be a good person, don't be an asshole. And just because you voice act the character does not mean that that company or people will remember you automatically. People will forget you, like a lot of different voice actors over the years. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. Tell me in the comments below, what are some things about voice actors that you don't like? You don't have to name names, but just tell me, what are some things in voice acting that you genuinely don't like? There's a lot of things about voice actors that aren't really right, and again, it's not everybody. And it's not like if you take a character to voice act, it's not like you can't disassociate their voice with that character. When they get a new VA, sure, it's gonna be weird, but we can all just agree like, hey, this is a nice VA, this is a nice character, this is great. Life doesn't have to be so ratchet with another voice actor that wants to do other stuff with this character when it's not meant to be done in that way. Just because you buy tons of figurines of that character, just because you bust a nut to that character time and time again, just because you sleep with that character on a body pillow, doesn't mean that your voice is what carries the character. The character carries themselves. You carry yourself. Just because they added your voice to it doesn't mean that it's good. That doesn't mean you made the character better. Because let me tell you, you can have a good character, but the voice actor is crap. Or you can have good voice acting and the character is crap. Each carries their own entity. Each carries their own thing. And if you try to make your voice acting sound like it carries, it doesn't. Just because you have plenty of sold merchandise off of your character that you voice act, just because people just again masturbate to whatever character they like and think about the character all the time, means they think about the character, not the voice actor behind the character. And if that's the case, then that would get pretty weird. So anyway, that's all I'm trying to say. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, Cash App is available as well. All links are in the description. And I will probably try to link Hero Hayes' video if I remember to do so. And until then, this is your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.
I play my dick, get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.